All right, peace, love, and light. This is just going to be a reading about the masculine's karmic story. Ooh, my nose itches. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of that information is, as always, in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. If you would love to see more tarot from me, please, 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 check out the description below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and all that good snazz. I am going to shuffle up. Oh yeah, my angels be like, let them know, because you got to live off this. Tip the tarot reader. That's in the description below as well. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, we're going to shuffle up and say our prayer, and then we shall begin. So, dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance that they're bringing today and the assistance that they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space, as well as the viewers and myself, to ground us in our energy so that way we know what messages to receive, and to gift us the keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right. So this is the story, a karmic story at that, about the masculine. So if you are a man, you are going to resonate with this. And if you're just in your masculine energy, you're going to resonate with this. So let's go ahead and see what is going on. So that's just all the man in the room. That's not the collective. The life of the karmic masculine. The karmic masculine. The karmic masculine. Yeah, nope, that's not it. Karmic masculine. The karmic masculine. You know what? This keeps popping up in my readings because I don't know who is watching me or who has been watching me. Whoever has been consistently watching me, and you've been checking out all my different pages, because this is going on my Be Great page. Test the spirit. Whenever your cards fly out, whenever your cards fly out, you need to check to see where are they coming from. Are they coming from you? Are they coming from a spirit around you? Are they coming from God? Are they coming from are they coming from what do you call it? The energy of the collective. Like, where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? Test the spirit. Test the spirit. Test the spirit. So let's go ahead and continue. Karmic masculine. Karmic masculine. There he goes. So the karmic masculine is in the state of the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The karmic masculine is in the state of the Seven of Wands. This is, in this depiction, it is offensive. The karmic masculine is very offensive. Very, very offensive. And I know I stated that this would be a reading about the karmic masculine's life, but you know, the karmic masculine is included in his life. You know, you can't escape your life, you can't escape yourself. So yeah, so anyways, this karmic masculine in particular, because I thought I was just gonna dive right into the life, but here I am diving into the person. This karmic masculine in particular is on the offensive state, in its offensive state. The Seven of Wands is usually typically called the card of valor. To be valorable is to stand up for the self, to fight for the self. But in this particular Seven of Wands state, it's more so a beginning state of fighting for the self. So the masculine is in its beginning stages of being selfish. The masculine is entering into his darkness, his selfishness, his darkness, his selfishness, his the masculine is entering into his soul state, the state of his soul. So then we have the Devil in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. All things are in the reverse. This is symbolizing for me that the masculine is in the Hangman position, which is getting a different perspective of the life that you are currently in, and also gaining enlightenment of all the things that you have been through. So this is further confirming that they are entering into the soul state, the state of the soul. The karmic masculine is in a state of seclusion. The karmic masculine wants to be alone. Please excuse the noise. I stay with my mother. So anyways, King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Devil card, and the King of Wands. This King of Pentacles is usually the King of Pentacles will be in a content state. Usually the King of Pentacles will be in a content state, but since it's in the reverse, he's not content. He's very bothered, but he's still the King of Pentacles, so he's still the controller of his environment. He is still the dominant force within his reality, within his life, within his self. But that's the thing, because the masculine does not feel like the dominant force within his self, he's not feeling content, and it's also leading him to be in the offensive state. Then you have the Devil card reversed. The Devil card is a card of restrictions, bindings, chains, things that you can't help but feel, things that you can't help but do. But this is in the reverse. So the Devil card is representing freedom. The Devil card is representing freedom. It is representing it's representing freedom and free will. But the masculine is feeling that for some reason he can't control the reality around him. Maybe the masculine is feeling that he cannot control the reality around him. And this is why he's in that offensive state. And then you got the King of Wands in the reverse. In this particular depiction, the King of Wands is a female. And whenever a man is in their feminine state or experiencing their feminine emotions, they are in a state of, I hate my neighbors. I hope you guys can hear me. Matter of fact, give me a second. I hope this works. Then I would have to test. No, it's working. Yeah, it's working. Oh, but then this one doesn't have the clip. Ugh. Okay, so this is the best we gonna get. This is the best that we gonna get. So, anyways, we 11 minutes in, and I have not spoken enough. So, anyways, probably a person reading this needs a longer reading, or is just more prone, or it's just they're either more prone or they are more uh they prefer longer readings. That's y'all. I like mine's within 30 minutes, close to 40 going on 45. Like that's my max. I don't like to post hour-long readings. That's just me. So anyways, King of Wands in the reverse. The King of Wands in the reverse is mm, the King of Wands in the reverse is I'm in this energy right now. And that's why it's hard for me to read it. Irritated, bothered. The King of Wands is experiencing wrath. The King of Wands in the reverse is wrathful. The King of Wands in the reverse is wrathful. The King of Wands in the reverse is wrathful. So, you got them being in this offensive state because of what they can't control. They're bothered by it and expressing wrath. They're expressing wrath. So what I was getting to before I had to get the microphone and everything was that when a man is in their feminine state or in their receptive energy, they are because the feminine energy is dominantly receptive no matter what. The feminine energy is dominantly receptive no matter what. So they are in a state of being what their surroundings are instead of uh being in the state of how so they are being what their surroundings are, and they are being what their surroundings are, and they're being what their surroundings are instead of, because it's like the man makes their surroundings. They don't let the surroundings make them. That is a man. That is a divine man. Is they don't let the surroundings make them. They make their surroundings. And because I am female, it's hard for me to put a final title on a man, but I know I can, because I have plenty incarnations of me being a man. It's just I'm surrounded by all of my feminine energy right now. Instead of them being a victim of their circumstances, the karmic masculine is the power of their circumstances. They're the ability of their circumstances. They are what their circumstances, their environment can do. And that's what I was hinting on first, is that the man is what can be done. And the feminine state of a man is what has to be done. And if you are a person, because I feel people watching me, if you are a person that can't decipher between what can be done and what has to be done, you are in your karmic state. Now, I want everybody to know that just because you're in a karmic state doesn't mean you are the karmic man and you'll always be the karmic man and you'll never not be the karmic man. Don't let your reality define you. Don't let your reality define you at all. Don't ever let your reality define you. Ever. Ever. You are more than what your reality has told you to be. You are greater than what other people have declared you to be. You are more than what you do. You are more than who you are. You're more than that. You are not just merely the things that you can produce. You are not just opportunities and experiences and environments. You're not that. You're not that. So essentially, what's happening right now is that the masculine, is being taken out of the womb, out of the cocoon, out of the environment. And with this connection to the soul that the man is walking into, comes the birthing of the self. So what is happening right now is just their life is experiencing birthing pains, and they are experiencing the pain of birth. So how that plays out, to take it out of analogy and into how it's really happening, how that plays out is just as a baby cries when it exits the womb, the masculine is crying, the masculine is mad, the masculine is enraged, the masculine is pissed off, the masculine is upset. And it's only because you grew up in a environment and you became conditioned and content and comfortable within that environment. You grew up in that environment, you became conditioned to it and you became content within it. And the conditioning to the environment was what made you a victim of your circumstances. So as you are leaving out of this lifestyle of being a victim of your circumstances, you are leading into something different, which is whatever, you go on within your life and your route to be. The only reason that you would be feeling any irritableness or upsetness or irateness is because you've been taken out of your comfortability. And see, the thing that I learned along my journey is that some people, when they are in their masculine state and they are in a dominant when they're in their masculine state and dominated by their masculine state, they don't allow any room for change to occur. They never get conditioned to that experience. They never allow that experience to affect them. So whenever change comes around, they get mad, they get pissed, they get angry because they feel for some reason that with one slight change in their environment, problems, issues, and things that they don't already have learned or have the answer to can occur. And it's like, yo, you're just in a state of fear about life. You're in a state of fear about life. You're just fearful of life. And that's okay. It's typical. Like when a newborn baby comes from out the womb, they're scared. There's these big giant people that I've never seen before. Every time that I opened my eyes, it was just dark, or it was like a hue of light. And then I come out and it's just bright light, and it's like six people looking at me, and then they're all grabbing on me, and then they gotta cut me and it hurts. And these are just the typical things of birth, like birthing issues, birthing pains. And anytime that something changes within the life, we as humans go through this set of experience. We as humans go through this experience. Is it us reverting back to the infantry state? Essentially, but not. It is, but it isn't. It is, but it isn't. And it's only like for the karmic, rather, because this is a karmic reading. For the karmic, it is them reverting back to the infantry state. And the karmic essentially is just a person who has not grown in life, who has not allowed maturity to happen to them. Because everybody that I'm reading for, you grown. You grown. I mark my videos 18 and up for a reason. You grown. You grown. You grown. If you're watching this and you're not 18, then you feel grown. You think you grown, so you grown. You feel me? So it's like you just have not allowed maturity to happen to you. And maturity is the application of the wisdom that you have acquired along the state or a route of life. Yahweh is interjecting right now, and he's letting me know that for those who do not acquire the wisdom of life, for those who do not acquire the interjecting, well, sorry, that was him interjecting. For those who do not acquire the wisdom of life, and for those who do not apply the wisdom of life, which is them learning from the experiences that they have went through and applying what you have learned and how you have learned it to the next time that those experiences come about. Those who do not do that, they stay within the infantry state. They stay within the underdeveloped state. Well, you're only underdeveloped when you physically grow, but you don't allow the maturity to happen. Like, for example, when a man is a man grows a beard, but they don't begin to trim and take care of the beard. You're not being mature with your beard. You're not being mature about your beard. You're not being mature. When a man's voice deepens and they choose to still speak without their deep voice, which essentially over time conditions the body, to make the Adam's apple recede. So if you don't become attuned, if you don't become adjusted to the changes in life, if you don't allow yourself to adjust, if you don't allow yourself to change, then, excuse me, if you don't allow yourself to adjust, if you don't allow yourself to change, then you will become the underdeveloped version of yourself. And the underdeveloped version of yourself is the karmic self. You're always causing your own problems in your life. Excuse me. You're always causing your own problems. And it's because you are rejecting the natural happenings of life, which is growth and change. And that makes you cause problems in your life, because life is still going to happen around you no matter what. No matter what, life is going to happen around you. Life is just always going to happen around you. People are always going to grow. People are always going to change. People are always going to be different. They're always going to be different. It never fails. It never fails. So accept that. Accept that. A tree cannot take form if it doesn't grow. A flower cannot bloom if it doesn't change. The sky cannot rain. Rain cannot happen if water doesn't change into what is it, a gas. And then, because if you know the water cycle, then you know what I'm talking about. The sky can't rain if water doesn't evaporate. The sky can't rain if water doesn't evaporate. So that was a long time ago. So we're 29 minutes in. I said this is going to be about the life, but this is the masculine, the man. So, that you guys are just in this state of being birthed within the soul. And hopefully, with what I just said, you guys choose to allow change to occur around you, so that way you can become adjusted to it, and you can Start to breathe a little and start to allow life to occur and happen around you. Because essentially, I know everybody's problem is like, I don't want any problems. 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 Okay, that's fine. We all completely understand that. No one wants problems in their life. No one wants issues. No one wants things that they deem negative to happen. No one wants that. But the thing is, if you don't allow situations, experiences to occur, then you become the problem. And you don't want problems in your life, but you are the problem. Because you're rejecting situations and experiences. And you can say situations and experiences are the problem, but they're not, because situations and experiences are also the answer. They're the problem and the answer and the problem. So it's like you can't get out of that. You can't get out of that. You can't. So the man, whether karmic or not, whether you're listening to this and you're a woman and you resonate, you just essentially don't want to be hurt. 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 And in your efforts of trying to make yourself not be hurt, you get hurt all the time. So are you doing it the right way or are you not? Because if you were doing it the right way, you wouldn't be hurt all the time. You wouldn't be hurt all the time. So let's dive into the life of the masculine to see why. Why are they hurt all the time? Oh, what's on the floor with the Five of Cups? My Five of Cups is a card of sorrow. My Five of Cups is a card of sorrow and sadness. This is... Did I pull this out the middle or the back? Did I pull this out the middle or the back? I had this in this hand and this in this hand, but I can't fucking remember, so we're just going to leave it as it is. I don't know. We're going to pull both of them. How about that? Oh, yes. Yes. So I still got the two regular cards that we had before, the King of Pentacles and the in the Devil card. They're both sitting in the reverse. Okay, so that's only three. That's good. And what fell out on the floor, this is what's majorly going on, which is why you guys are always hurt, is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of tolerance. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of tolerance, but it's in the reverse. And this is what allows the man to be careless. This is what allows the man to be careless. This is what allows the man to be careless. You guys are not tolerating your life. You're just simply not tolerating your life. But the key to never being hurt again is to tolerate your experiences, to tolerate your life. Intoleration is just mere exception. Accept it. Okay, this is happening to me. I accept it. I accept it. That doesn't mean that you have to endure it when you accept it, because we are still human at the end of the day. We can change. No one's holding a gun to your head and saying, stay not accepting or stay accepting. Like, no one told you to stay accepting that. No one is holding a gun to your head and telling you to stay accepting this. No one is. If they are, I don't know why you're watching this reading. Please save yourself. But but what you call it? Accept the experiences that happen to you. And know that you are a person, you are a human. You can change the experiences that are happening to you. But first, you have to accept that they're happening. Because this is the majority of the world's problem with the karmic man, the karmic person, rather, is they don't accept the experiences that are happening to them as if they are not real. They don't accept them, and they believe that it's an illusion, it's a dream, it's not real. Like, this ain't happening to me, this can't be happening to me, this can't be happening to me. It is. It is. On a daily basis. It's happening to you on a daily basis. On a daily basis. So just accept that it's happening to you. And don't go the feminine route. Because the feminine route is to accept that it's happening to them and to endure it and see what you are made of. I mean, what you are made. Yeah, the feminine route is to accept what's happening to them and to endure it, and then see what gets made out of you from that experience. That's the feminine route. That is being the divine feminine. Okay, this experience is happening to me. Let's see what's going to come out of it, The masculine's energy, the masculine is, okay, this experience is happening to me. Let's see what I can do with it. What can I make from this experience? Rather, what is made from this experience. So don't go the feminine route, men. Don't go the feminine route. This is what happened to you. This is what's happening to you. What can you do with it? So y'all problem was that y'all weren't accepting your experiences by tolerating them. For certain people who can't get out of their experience, like, for example, you stay with your parents, or you are, in the state of poverty, or in a state of being broke, or in the below, the lower class of your environment, and you have to accept that, sorry, you have to accept where you are, what you're doing, where you're at, and who you be. You got to accept it. 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 Accept it and see what you can do with it. Accept it and see what you can do with it. So the Nine of Pentacles is you guys weren't tolerating, but I just fixed that for you guys. So we're moving into toleration. And yeah, Four of Cups. This is confirmation that it was me. I am the hand that just gave you your morning coffee. Good morning. Good morning. Awaken, awaken. It's rise and grind time. Rise and grind. So you got what did I pull? The Devil, the Star, and the Hierophant, all in reverse. The Devil in the reverse is representing carelessness. The Devil in the reverse represented what you can't control. Yeah, the irritation of what you can't control. The Star is the changing of the wish, and then the Hierophant is the accepting of the laws. This is not man. This is not man. That's the feminine route. So the masculine is going down a feminine route of life where they are changing how they want to be because of the environment around them. That is not you. That is not you. You are not the caretaker of your environment. You are the producer of it. You make your environment. And see, this is the problem because a lot of humans are raised by their mother and their mother alone. And I'm not just talking about Black people. I'm not just talking about American people. I'm not just, it's a lot of people that are raised by their mother and their mother alone. So they only know from their mother, they only know from their mother, the way to produce life. That's it. And then my problem is a lot of people be bitching and complaining about men and how they are, but don't think about what made them that way or why they are that way, which is the circumstances of their life. The circumstances of their life. Everybody since American slavery happened, everybody in America since American slavery happened has been raised single-handedly by their mother. The man goes out. It's typically common for the man to go out and, work and then come home and do the come home and let the woman manage the house and take care of the kids. No, the man still need, like, the kids still need their father. The kids still need to learn discipline from their father. They still need to learn structure from their father. They still need to learn how to produce things from their father. They still need to learn how to make their life happen for them. But because the woman is left at home alone taking care of the kids majority of the time, all they learn is the feminine concept of life. So even if you have two parents, if that other parent is not a uh active participant within the family and he is just a provider for the house, like government funding or something, then those kids are raised single-handedly by the mother. So even if a man comes from a two-parent household, how that two-parent household raised him to be is what he is a result of. Or how that single parent household raised him to be is what he is a result of. But no matter what, since American slavery happened to America, all American people are raised by their mother. So all American men have a dose of femininity in them that is hard for them to escape out of, for the simple fact and presence and thought and being of, that's all that they've ever known. That's all they can ever know when they go outside and look inside, and look at different environments. And that's all that they can ever see is a feminine man, because they were raised by their mother dominantly. And then the way that the American court system is set up, the child is the mother's, the child is the mother's, the child is the mother's, and the child stays with the mother Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, like that's 3 days, you feel me, like Saturday and Sunday they get, the father gets the child. Every kid is dominantly raised by the mother, and every mother is dominantly a single mother. So because of that, every man has a dose of femininity within them. And that dose is particularly the aspect of them that produces the life around them. This is how they know how to get the things that they want, is in the feminine way. This is how they know how to make life work for them, is in the feminine way. The masculine way for the American man Null and void. Null and void. And then all you hear about all day is women complaining, where's the man? Where's the man? Where's the man? Well, you did your best to be one. So you is the man. And the man is currently the woman. That's why we got a huge gay problem. All that extra letters and shit. So essentially that's what's going on there. Five of Wands is conflict. Oh no. Yeah. The feminine way. So rise and shine, morning coffee, feminine way. This may heal the discontent within the masculine. So yeah, the masculine is just discontented and deeply in control of their life, but they're going about the control of their life in a feminine way. And it's just irritating the masculine, the man that they are. Because they all have to think, why do I got to be this way? Why do I got to be this way? Why do I got to be this way? It's because your mind is just reverting back to what it has seen help itself. Your mind is just reverting back to who and how you have seen other people help themselves. Your mind is just reverting back to what you have seen. That's it. And all you've ever seen for real is your mother. So essentially, you are your mother. You're just your mother. You are your mother whom is trying to help themselves and make their life work for them. So that's all that I have for the masculine and the masculine's life. You are in a state of offense because you are discontented with how you are producing the life around you. So, we are going to do another reading. I don't know where I'm going to post this reading at, but I'm going to leave the link in the description below. And we're going to look into how to change. How to change so that way you can be how you want to be. And that specific reading is going to be called the manifestation. Peace, love, and light, and as always, be great.